Kliff Kingsbury, once a rising star in the NFL coaching ranks, now a key part of the Washington Commanders' turnaround. But it hasn't been an easy journey for him. From the highs of being hired by the Arizona Cardinals in 2019 to his unexpected firing in 2023, Kingsbury has had to face a lot of challenges. But today, we're going to break down how Kliff Kingsbury has found a new sense of purpose and joy with the Washington Commanders, and how his journey could lead to even bigger things in the future. Let's dive into how this coach went from contemplating retirement to rediscovering his love for the game and what this season has meant for him. After a disappointing 2022 season, where Kliff Kingsbury was fired from the Arizona Cardinals, he decided to take a step back from football. Instead of diving straight into another job, he took the time to travel and reflect on his career. From the beaches of Thailand to the sunny shores of Costa Rica, Kingsbury had the luxury of time. He was living a life many would dream of, relaxing, spending time with friends, and even observing some of them close billion-dollar deals over video calls. But even in paradise, something was missing. Despite being paid through 2027 by the Cardinals thanks to a 5-year contract extension, Kliff found himself lost in the leisure of it all. In fact, he said it felt like he was losing his mind. Retirement wasn't the answer. He missed the game. He missed coaching. So what did Kliff do next? Well, he didn't waste time. After spending some time as a senior offensive analyst at USC with his good friend Lincoln Riley, Kliff was reintroduced to football in a new light. That brief stint gave him time to clear his head, but more importantly, it reawakened his passion for coaching. In February of 2024, just a year after being fired by the Cardinals, Kingsbury joined the Washington Commanders under head coach Dan Quinn as their new offensive coordinator. He had the freedom to focus on what he loves: designing an offense, working with players, and building relationships. And it didn't take long for him to realize that he was exactly where he needed to be. I knew I had more to give. It's been an incredible year. I don't know if I've ever had a more enjoyable season than I have this year. One of the most important parts of Kingsbury's work with Washington has been his collaboration with rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels. This relationship has been key to the Commanders' turnaround. In fact, under Kingsbury's guidance, Washington's offense has completely transformed. In 2023, the Commanders' offense was ranked 23rd in points and 24th in yards. Fast forward to this season, and that same unit finished 5th in points and 7th in yards. A massive improvement. He has this ability to read the field and trust what's happening out there. It's not just about the X's and O's. He understands people, and it shows. The Commanders' offense has become one of the most aggressive in the league, with more deep passes than most teams, and a strong emphasis on no-huddle plays. Kingsbury's ability to trust Daniels and the offense to execute has been a game-changer. Kingsbury's trust in Jayden Daniels was on full display in a Week 5 game against the Cleveland Browns. Daniels called for a deep pass to Dyami Brown, and Kingsbury didn't hesitate to let him take the shot. It paid off with a 41-yard touchdown. Another big shift for Kliff has been in his coaching style. In Washington, he's been more open, more personal with his players. This change has had a major impact, not just on the X's and O's, but on team chemistry. His former players, like tight end Zach Ertz, have noticed a big difference. Ertz said that Kingsbury is more outgoing, more open, and more engaged with his players off the field. He's just more outgoing. He's more open. He's interacting with guys more, telling stories, just building that relationship with the team. It's not just about football anymore. Kingsbury is building connections on a personal level, creating a positive atmosphere that helps players feel valued. This new approach has not only made him a better coach, but has rekindled his love for the game. Kingsbury's journey has come full circle. From his highs in Arizona to the lows of being fired, and now to his rebirth in Washington, he's learned a lot along the way. One of the biggest lessons came when he reflected on his time with the Arizona Cardinals. He admitted that he didn't set the right foundation during his time in Arizona, especially with the relationship between himself and quarterback Kyler Murray. The final year was a struggle, and things started to fall apart. He's a guy I basically banked my entire career on. But the relationship, by the end, wasn't where it needed to be. But Kingsbury has taken those lessons and applied them with the Commanders, with Dan Quinn showing him how to build a team from the ground up. Kliff now understands the importance of S.